State is proceeding on count 2, which is possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1, 4 to 200 grams. That's a second-degree felony. The range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 20 years in prison and up to $10,000. 2023 CR 8018, State of Texas versus Irene Allman. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Daniel Escobar for the state of Texas.
Defense.
George Schaefer for defendant, Your Honor.
And are you Miss Allman?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, have you received all the discovery? Did you review it with your client?
I have.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Ms. Allman, I'm showing you what's entitled application for deferred adjudication. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? And did you sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
Showing you what's entitled true bill of indictment. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
We do, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
We're waiving count 1 and proceeding on count 2, Judge.
Any objection?
No, Your Honor.
Ms. Allman, I'm showing you what's entitled court admonishments and defendant's waivers and affidavit of admonitions. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand the state is proceeding on count 2, which is possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1, 4 to 200 grams. That's a second-degree felony. The range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 20 years in prison and up to $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
If you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in the right to remain silent?
Yes,
Did you understand by entering this plea bargain agreement, you were giving up those rights?
yes,
Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
yes,
Did you understand if the court were to grant your application for deferred adjudication, if for any reason your deferred adjudication were revoked, the court could find you guilty, sentence you up to 20 years in prison and up to $10,000 fine?
yes.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
She has.
Do you believe she has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against her?
She does, Your Honor.
Do you believe she's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
She is, Your Honor.
Ms. Allman, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No,
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
no, ma'am.
Satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived her right to jury trial. Showing you the plea bargain page, did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
According to the plea, the state is proceeding on count 2. There's a $500 fine. State recommends deferred adjudication. There's $50 restitution for drug testing. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, ma'am.
Defense?
Judge, I believe the amount of restitution was 57, but
Ah.
whatever it is.
You're right, 57.
Sorry.
I was trying to give her $5 back. All right. So do you understand that to be the plea?
Yes,
Defense?
Yes, Your Honor.
State?
Yes, Your Honor.
Showing you the waiver of appeal paragraph. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in both places?
yes, ma'am.
Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, are there any such motions?
No, Your Honor.
Next, I'm showing you outside the plea bargain agreement. State is requesting that your community supervision be for a term of 8 years. There'll be a TAP evaluation, 100 hours of community service restitution, and a drug court evaluation. Did I read that correctly?
You did, Your Honor.
Judge.
All right. Did you understand those are recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations?
Yes.
All right. And just so the record is clear, 57 is written down. I just read it as 52. All right. Then to the offenses charged in count 2, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
State any evidence?
State offer states Exhibit 1 in all attachments.
No objections,
You
Your
may
Honor.
continue. Showing you what's entitled waiver and consent to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes,
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in the right to remain silent? You need to speak up.
yes, ma'am.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there will be no live testimony? Did you understand? Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same. All right, after reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty. Court will defer finding of guilt as you've applied for deferred adjudication. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
There is, Your Honor, with respect to the community service hours that the state is recommending. This person was in a car accident. She's had brain surgery. She's currently disabled and probably unable to perform any community service. I would ask the court to allow her to provide the probation department with proof of those things. And if so, we would ask the court to waive the community service.
Okay, so when did this accident occur? Was this before or after this incident?
It was before. It was before the incident, but I've been sick. I have 2 brain aneurysms and I've been disabled since 2004.
Okay. I can tell you right now, felony drug court is not going to accept her
I don't
because of the nature of the police report.
Yeah, I don't think they should, Judge. As a candid matter, the drugs in question belonged to her boyfriend at the time, a David Casares, who entered a plea of guilty already and has been sentenced.
Mhm.
I don't think they'll accept her, one, because she doesn't use drugs, and those were not. for her
Just cuts
use.
them.
Sorry,
According to this, just cuts them.
according to the report,
Yes.
that's true, Judge.
Okay. All right, this is what the court is going to do. There's a $500 fine. That will be probated. 9 years deferred adjudication
I'm sorry, the term was 8, Judge, but
outside the agreement. So there'll be 9 years deferred adjudication, $57 restitution to the lab for drug testing, 100 hours of community service restitution. If she provides medical proof that she's unable to perform those hours, then the court will reconsider. So you need to provide whatever medical proof to probation. All right, there's to be no contact with David Casares, Casarez. Regular reporting by Zoom or in person. Random regular UAs. Proof of employment or disability within 45 days. There's to be no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. There's to be no unsupervised contact with minors. TAP evaluation that can be done out of custody. Follow TAP recommendations. Random field visits with a minimum number of field visits once every 3 months. Probation, is there anything else she needs?
No, Your Honor.
Is there anything else you need from the court to be successful? Showing you what's entitled trial court certification of defendant's rights to appeal. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes.
Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand?
Yes.
All right, we can go off the record. In this court, in order to be successful on probation, communication is key. If there's an issue, address it with probation. If you feel like they're not addressing it, then you can always come back to the court. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
And here's the other thing. You cannot build your happiness off somebody else's misery. And whether your boyfriend was doing this and you participating, all of y'all were building your happiness off somebody's misery, trying to make fast money, and that's not the way to live your life. You understand? All right, good luck to you. Court is calling 2023 CR 1475, State of Texas versus Larry Haynes. Can I have the parties approach and announce for the record for the state?
Zach Dunn for the state, Your Honor.
Defense?
Robert Mauer for defendant, Your Honor.
And are you Larry Haynes?
Yes, ma'am, Your Honor.
You entered a plea on September 8th, a no contest. You applied for probation. The state recommends probation according to the plea bargain agreement. And there are cases to be taken in consideration. Was a PSI completed on this case?
It was, Judge.
Have both parties had a chance to review the PSI report, state?
Yes, Your Honor.
Defense?
Yes, we have, Judge.
All right. Any objections to the PSI report?
No, Judge, just argument.
All right. And just give me one moment. Let me pull up the PSI report. All right. The court will hear argument.
So, Judge, I reviewed the PSI and TAP with my client. The TAP I was kind of concerned about because it recommended ISF, substance abuse and cognitive track, but I didn't notice, I don't recall any issues on the PSI or on the offense involving drugs or alcohol or anything in the TAP where the client made any sort of admissions about drug or alcohol use.
Okay.
I was just going to ask the court, he's been incarcerated for 6 months. He and the complainant have 2 children together. He has a job waiting for him. He's going to be living with his brother. And I'd ask the court to let him do, I guess, intensive outpatient if the court does think he needs some sort of monitoring for treatment and perhaps UAs and allow him to get back to work so he can try to provide child support for his family in light of the state's recommendation.
All right. State?
Just with respect to ISF or outpatient, we just defer to the court and ask that you follow the agreement, and the state will defer to the court on that specific issue.
All right. So in the report, there's a no contact order with the complainant. So the court does not remove no contact orders unless the court has information from the complainant and the court is assured that the complainant is safe. So that no contact order is going to remain.
I think she noted she wanted that I think that's part of the, she gave a statement in the PSI stating that she didn't want to come to court, but she wanted the no contact order to stay in place. So obviously if they have some sort of change in the future, he'll need to get a lawyer to approach the court about it.
Okay. And state, is the complainant aware that he is going to be released today?
Yes, Your Honor. I believe that's correct.
She noted that in the she was okay with the probation.
All right. And how old are the children?
3 and 4.
Where are you going to, can you raise your right hand for me, please? Do you
Yes, ma'am.
solemnly swear and affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, ma'am.
You can lower your hand, state your name for the record.
Larry Haynes,
All right, Mr. Haynes, who are you going to be living with?
my big brother, Sherman Johnson.
Does he know you're going to be living with him?
Yes, ma'am.
Does he want you living with him?
Yes, ma'am.
Does he have any children?
No, ma'am.
Is he living by himself?
No, my sister-in-law.
Okay. Does she want you there?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And what employment prospects do you have?
I can go back to work at HEB warehouse on Ridderman Road and I-35.
Okay. And is there a child custody agreement in place?
Have y'all been to court? Do you have a lawyer at the AG's office or
Oh
something?
no, we both have our rights. We both have our rights to custody and everything. So we
The
have
question is there a court order? Did y'all go to court and have a
no.
judge impose an order?
All right. So you all are just dependent on each other to be fair with.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Sorry.
All right. This is what the court is going to do. The court is going to sentence you to 8 years in the prison, suspended and probated for 5 years. Take in consideration the following cause numbers: 2019 CR 6035, 2022 CR 0842. There's an affirmative finding of family violence. There's to be no contact with Rowena and Suarez. I understand that you all have children together, but what you'll have to do is that will have to be arranged through a third party. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Of course, if something, God forbid, something were to happen and there is an emergency,
Yes, ma'am.
the probation will let me know that you've had contact, but then they will tell me there was an emergency, they were at the hospital or something of that nature. But other than that, you're not to have any contact. You're not to be contacting her through third parties. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am, I do.
There is to be 200 hours of community service restitution. I'm going to want parenting classes. Once parenting classes are completed, the court will deem that the community service hours are satisfied. Regular reporting by Zoom or in person. Regular UAs. We're going to start with outpatient treatment with probation. Probation will do field visits one time for 3 months and thereafter as probation deems necessary. Proof of employment within 30 days of release. No employment as a home health care provider or with minors. There should be no unsupervised contact with minors until you've had at least 2 parenting classes.
Yes, ma'am.
And they're asking, and it's listed outside the plea bargain agreement, but this is an assault case. So I'm going to grant the BIPP program unless defense, you have a reason why that shouldn't be.
Judge, I don't think so. I mean, I think it's probably appropriate based on the circumstances.
All right. And the BIPP course. Probation, is there anything else he needs?
In order for me to do outpatient treatment, I need a tap.
It was completed.
Oh.
Yeah, no, we'll start with regular outpatient and then we'll see what happens. All right, Mr. Haynes, is there anything else you need from the court to be successful?
No, ma'am.
I'm going to show you what's entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? And did you sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Because this is a felony conviction, because this is an affirmative finding of family violence, dismissal.
Yes, Judge, I have them.
You are not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney.
Yes, ma'am.
Because this was a plea bargain agreement and because I followed your plea bargain agreement, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am, I do.
All right, we can go off the record. Here's the thing about relationships. If you're in a relationship where somebody started to check somebody else's phone because they don't trust them, then that means you have no trust in the relationship and maybe that relationship should be done with.
Yes, ma'am.
When you have children, I don't know if your child is a girl or a boy.
A girl and a boy.
All right. So children learn by what they see in a household.
Yes, ma'am.
So if you have a daughter who sees their parents fighting or the father being abusive to the mother,
Yes, ma'am.
that child will think, well, he loves her. That's what I'm being told. So this is the way people behave when they are in love. And she may be accepting of that in a relationship because of you.
Yes, ma'am.
When you have a son and he sees that, he will think this is how you show love to somebody. And I don't think you want that to happen. I don't think you want anyone to be putting their hands on your daughter, right?
No, ma'am, I don't.
And I don't think you want your son to end up where you are, correct?
No, ma'am, I don't.
All right. So if there's anything with probation, you feel like they're not addressing it, you can always come back to the court. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Good luck. Go forth and do better.
Thank you.